Well, yesterday we had some news about the Harry Potter TV series and how it's getting ready to fire up. They've got their writers ready to go, and they're starting to smash those scripts out. I would imagine that this will probably be one book, one season. So I think you might see a season for every book, which should, I would think, accurately tell the entire story of the book. And JK Rowling herself is going to be involved in all of the decision-making for this series. I read in a different thing that she's going to be a executive producer on it. So it won't be in name only, I can tell you that. She's going to be heavily involved. She makes a lot of money off of this property, and she wants it to be good. Though I wouldn't throw anything past her, because at the end of the day, don't forget that Rowling herself is woke. She's just not as woke as some. And that's the problem. They've been going after her relentlessly just because she doesn't agree with some things and would like to see spaces for women protected. But that is not good enough for the mob. And they've been melting down again over this, going crazy. There's been a lot of back and forth on Twitter, once again, because I'm sure when they boycott the Harry Potter show, I'm sure everyone's going to listen and not watch it. I'm reminded of Hogwarts Legacy, which was the best-selling game of 2023. From what I've seen, I know we don't have all of the data, but I've seen a lot of posts saying that game sold the most. I know it outsold Modern Warfare 3. And what game sells more than Call of Duty? So I don't know, but I've seen enough that I think I can say it's at least in the top 3 games of 2023. And that's despite that giant boycott. That boycott was big. All those people saying, oh, you stream the game, you're an istophobe. You buy the game, you're an istophobe. You rent the game, you're an istophobe. You play the game, you're an istophobe. Didn't work. Instead, their little boycott, I think, actually improved sales of the game. I think it did. I think a lot of people bought this game and didn't finish it, and I really don't think that that's a problem. What I think is funny is that it flies in the face of the boycotters and shows just how sick of these radical people normal people are. They're sick of them. So they went out and did something. You're seeing it with Bud Light, too. Look at Bud Light. Crushed. Bud Light got absolutely crushed. So when they start firing up about this Harry Potter series, you're probably going to see this become the #1 streaming show, period. I think this will be the top show, and as people whine and bitch about it and say they're not going to review it, ratings is going to go through the roof. And I would imagine that merchandise based on the new show will probably fly off the shelves. It'll probably be a revival in Harry Potter popularity, in my opinion. But this is the kind of shit that's going on, though. Look at this from Discussing Film. And this is a big account. This account has 1.3 million followers. And they say, known transphobe JK Rowling is now reported to be an active executive producer on the Harry Potter series, where she will be involved in the show's decision-making. Source, Deadline. So this has got people upset. This is what I was talking about. However, once again, people show that they don't like this kind of smearing, and they had to close the account down. Well, they didn't close the account. They closed the replies before anybody could even come in and shit on them. So they came out, shit on JK Rowling, and then locked the replies so that no one could comment. Now, Discussing Film is playing a dangerous game here with this post, because JK Rowling is not shy to take people to court and sue their asses for this kind of shit. And I won't be shocked if Discussing Film ends up deleting this post because JK Rowling took his ass to court, or her ass. I don't know who runs this account. So this is probably a mistake on their part, and I'm sure a statement will come from them in the near future about how wrong they were to make this post, because I've already seen that happen a few times. JK Rowling literally sleeps on a bed of fuck you money. If she were a cartoon character, she would dive in a money bin just like Scrooge McDuck. So be careful. She don't screw around. So I expect some of these big outlets, when they start pulling this shit, to do quick retractions. That's why they're locking this account. They thought they could come out here and just smear her and get away. I don't think that's going to happen. But get ready. You're about to see Hogwarts Legacy Part 2, and by that I mean the controversy, through his Harry Potter TV series, because now that the ball is rolling on this show, there's going to be more announcements. And just coming in on the premise, which, I mean, what is that? Is there a shock to this, or is anyone surprised they're going to follow the books? This should be a very faithful adaptation because they have time to do it. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm more so looking forward to the crying in the Rees, to be honest. I'm not a massive Harry Potter fan, but I do love woke tears. So, you know, there's something for everybody with this show. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.